these lines. I think it's the one I got my foot on right there. It's busted right there.
All of them back there?
Yes. Every one of them is back there. No, one of them's gonna be a 3/4.
Is it just one line or is it more than one?
No, I think I got multiple lines on here. They're leaking pretty bad. I'm not sure what all it is. Well, you see I got oil. There's oil all over the place right here.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one right here is the one that's busted for sure. Right there. See that right there?
Uh-huh.
On that. And then need to look around the control valve right there real good too. Where
That one's going. Is that one going to be a 4-bolt flange?
yes, it bolts on right here up under that plate right there. Yep, that's what it does. I'm gonna crank it up while I got that cover off right there.
Yeah,
and just look around.
Make sure that is going to be.
And see what all is leaking here, real quick.
We'll see. So you don't know how long it's going. So you don't know what he may or may not. Oh, I got you. Yeah, ain't no doubt. Yeah, let me. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll work out good there or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be a track loader. It's gonna be a 2154D John Deere track loader. And anyway, it's gonna be if he's got some of them long Allens and stuff there, he's gonna have them because it's one of them four. It's gonna be 2 of them 4-bolt flange lines that go on the side of the control valve, and it is very, very difficult to get to. So may not want to tell him that because he may not want to come. He'll probably call in sick or something. But anyway. Yeah, ain't no doubt, but anyway. Yeah, the weather ain't looking good right now, and then of course, James had them 2 lines in. Yeah, I know. We're kind of waiting and seeing on the weather right now currently. So. Yeah, y'all have them first thing in the morning and stuff there. So we'll have our ham. I mean, when y'all get there to work in the morning, they'll be there and stuff. So anyway, but yeah, we'll snag them up for our. We may go ahead and snag them up where we'll have them on hand, and then see what this weather does for us.
Bad when you gotta take off 3 lines to get to 1.
Okay, sounds good. All right, thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Well, this one right here has got the 90 on it. Number 1 goes on the top. They're numbered right there. Number 1 goes on the top. I take off 3 lines to get to this one, dude. It just wasn't happening, man. Because it's on the freaking bottom right there.
What about the other line that I pointed out there? Whatever I don't guess we can see where.
Well, it comes around to the back of that manifold right there. That's what it does.
Huh. Do I need to slide in from this way, or can you see it that way?
Well, just give me just a second. Let me get these off and get that other one, get these put back on, so don't forget where they go. Because this is making number 4 that I'm taking off just to get to this one on the bottom. The This busted is the only one that's on the freaking bottom down there.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Good God.
He said they got a guy named Chandler that's trying to work, helping parts, trying to do service calls too. And then the two road guys, one road guy's in school, the other road guy's got to go out to like Baco to work on a motor grader. They got a fuel leak on a motor grader, and he said he don't know how long he's going to be tied up with it. But then he said that he could possibly get him on out here to us, you know, after he gets through with that fuel.
I wonder when Hayden left.
I don't know. He ain't been going long because, I mean, I just dealt with Hayden right there whenever we was getting that head. I mean, the fuel injectors on my machine.
All right, there's that one. There.
All right. That's some little thick wall fittings or whatever this line is like. Hey, also.
Okay, all right.
All right, well, that's good. That's one of them. This one here was seeping. That other one back there is actually dripping down, so it's actually dripping.
Yeah, it's going to be on the, you just got to point it out which one it is for me on the back of the manifold.
I'll let you get them lines back on.
I'll get it there.
Figure that one out, too.
Never had to take off that many to get to one. All right, I'm ready. Yep, I'm ready. All right.
That range is going to take this several hours out.
Yeah, I'm not going to tighten them now.
Yeah, because we ain't planning on cranking.
No. All right. Now, you just got to shine your light up in there.
Yeah, let me, I was taking my headset and taking it on.
Oh, it goes down. Where the? It goes down.
Yeah, it does.
Where that song gonna go to?
It's going to loop around and go into these freaking cab over there somewhere.
You got
it comes over here and it comes over here in this hanger right here.
You're moving it, Tim, when you just
I'm
moved.
looking at it right there. If it's going to be that corner line right there. If you got a knife on you, cut that zippy tie right there, and if you can pull, there's a zippy tie there and a zippy tie there. If you can cut them,
Okay.
and then.
Oh, lovely. Right here. Just hanging. All right, pull on. There you go. We still, oh man, that don't even connect. I think it goes all the way to the top. Yeah. All right, we don't need to pull it all the way there, right there. Let me get right there. It goes all the way to the.
Or does that go to the foot valve? That's going to go to the foot valve.
Okay.
Yeah, because the rest of them are all over the neck. So what's going to end up being, it's going to end up being one of the 90s there on that foot valve.
One more day. Go. Let's see here. It's got a zip tie right here on it. What's it?
It's not that one laying on one side of it, then it actually goes through that other.
Okay. Alright, so. This one right here. Okay. Yeah, it's got a freaking 90 on it, dude.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah. That loosens the jet, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, dude. I just gonna, cause we ain't never gonna get that 90. Ah! Son of a- That son of a gun's gonna be 25 feet long.
Yeah. I would figure they'd put a junction in it somewhere about midway
I would have to.
instead of letting it go that long like that.
Yeah, I would have to.
Alright, here you go, Dad.
That's gonna be the longest hose we ever took off right there, dude.
Alright, we need to put this, I just want to put that computer back in place.
Okay.
And just kind of go from there.
Get it back.
We'll just leave this panel. We'll take it to the shop and just leave it out.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
I've got mine out. It makes a...
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. You know, I don't know why we ain't ever thought about doing that before. Okay, so what's next? This was filmed at the end of the day on Monday. We'd already shut down for the day. Just trying to figure out what all lines were leaking. I knew I had multiple lines. We just hadn't had time to basically take the machine down. So we had no choice now. We finally just had to bite the bullet and start looking and searching for lines. And matter of fact, the one that we really thought was the one actually leaking, it wasn't it. It was the one above it. It was actually spraying down on it. And sometimes it takes several sets of eyes and kind of messing with the machine or anything like that to figure out where oil is coming from. I just thought about something with oil. Here's one thing that's very tempting to do when trying to find a hydraulic leak. Never, ever, never, ever use your hands or any body parts to find a hydraulic leak. What I mean by that is like, for instance, I was actually having my foot on a line that I thought was leaking. It wasn't. It was a line that was about 2 foot above it. It was actually spraying oil down on it. Okay, so what I mean by not using your hands is don't run your hands on the line trying to find a leak, because say a line has a pinhole in it. This machine's running about 4,100 pounds of PSI of pressure on it. Well, if it's a pinhole, it'll actually inject it into your hand or fingers or anything like that. There's nothing you can do about it then. Hydraulic oil will rot your skin off. I actually had a guy who lives here that happened to him. It actually went into the end of his finger, blowed his finger up like 2 or 3 times the size of what it was. They ended up having to take his finger off, had to cut his finger off. So never use your hand trying to find a leak, because you don't know if it's like spraying a pinhole out and it can penetrate into your skin, your hand, your fingers, or anything like that. So we finally spotted it, and we took 3 lines off. That's what we did. Of course, we didn't work today, which was Tuesday. It was too wet. So we're lined up. One of the lines that we're going to replace that was basically busted It goes around on the back of the control valve. Four bolt flange fitting on both ends of it. The one on the back of the control valve is ugly. It's the same one or one of the ones that Chris and I changed on Let's Dig's excavator back in July, I believe it was, earlier this year when I was out there with him. One of the differences is, like on my machine and Kevin's machine, has a lot more hydraulic stuff on it than like a normal excavator does. So it's just very difficult. We've changed those hoses several times, but we've actually got a mechanic coming out for Stribling that's going to help us deal with it in the morning. It's supposed to be, while y'all are watching this, we should be done with it, I hope. Anyhow, the wind here sustained about 15 miles an hour today, gusting up around 20. Just brutal cold as far as the wind going. In the morning it's supposed to be, not sure about the wind. I hope the wind don't blow, but we're going to jump on it in the morning and try to get it done where we can load a few trucks, get some trucks loaded there. And you saw on that one part where I had to take all 4 other hoses just to get that one down there in the bottom. That's just things that you have to deal with sometimes. So appreciate all y'all watching and keeping up. So anything you need to know is clickable right down below. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.